Good evening, everybody. Tim Hayes here with the Northeast Georgia Weather Center, home of Northeast Georgia Storm Chasing. We're located here in Commerce, Georgia, and I want to dive right into the severe weather situation that we have developing across the Southeast. Right now, you're looking at a live look of radar. As you can see, the strong line of severe weather pushing its way out of Mississippi into Alabama right now. They'll be knocking on Georgia's door here pretty soon. Powerful line of storms is currently marching across the southeastern United States, bringing with it the threat of strong winds and tornadoes. This morning, reports of hurricane force wind gusts came in from northeastern Texas and southeastern Oklahoma. Um, and it's truly bringing with it a variety of weather impacts, including snow, rain, hail, tornadoes. Um, Tornado watch is in effect until 7 p.m. Central Time for portions of Louisiana and Mississippi. We anticipate this tornado watch area will likely continue to shift eastwards, possibly into portions of central and southern Georgia this evening as we progress. These high winds prompted red flag warnings that were issued in the drought stricken areas of Oklahoma and Texas just due to the extraordinary dry conditions and those powerful winds. Additionally, this system has brought warnings of heavy snowfall and potential whiteout conditions across Minnesota and Nebraska. Now, while these late winter storms are typical for this time of year, it's crucial to stay vigilant. So, what can we expect here closer to home this evening? Well, areas already impacted by the system have experienced tornadoes, power outages, and damage to homes and businesses. Our severe weather risk here in northeast Georgia will increase as we move later into the evening. This strong line of storms is expected to move into Georgia about 10 p.m. this evening, give or take a hour or so, um, and continue pushing its way eastwards, exiting the state by around sunrise tomorrow morning. And this means that residents should be prepared for the potential for severe weather conditions throughout the late evening and overnight hours tonight. What are we going to expect in the way of severe weather? I've been getting asked that question a lot here. Well, first of all, the major concern with this line of storms is going to be damaging winds. One of the primary threats is the potential for strong gusting winds, and wind advisories are in effect across a large portion of the state. In fact, let me go ahead and bring up the National Weather Service advisories here. Nice little areas. Everything you see shaded out here in the state is a wind advisory. People up parts of northeast Georgia and west excuse me, West Georgia, extreme Northwest Georgia, are under high wind warnings there due to the high winds that this high pressure or low pressure system is bringing with it as it marches across this country. Then, of course, we've got thunderstorms. Showers and embedded thunderstorms are expected, and some of these thunderstorms could become strong to severe in the overnight. While our tornado risk here in Northeast Georgia is not as strong as other places, there is a marginal risk, and when it's marginal risk, that means there's not no risk. So despite there being a low risk, we can expect possibility of some quick spin up tornadoes. Um, it's crucial to make sure that you have multiple ways to receive weather alerts during the overnight hours, such as a NOAA weather radio or smartphone alert. I tell people you can't count on a smartphone app to wake you up in the middle of the night, especially if you're a sound sleeper like I am. NOAA weather radios are designed to wake you up with a very loud, audible tone, and these weather radios save lives every storm season. You want to make sure that your devices are charged and that you have a plan in place in case of power outages, and residents should be prepared to take shelter quickly in the event severe weather warnings are issued. It's also important with springtime approaching, it's knocking on our door, that families put into place a severe weather action plan and you practice it. Make sure that if you have teens or young children that are home alone after school, that they know what to do in the event a tornado warning is issued for them and that they know where to go. And that's definitely going to increase the chances of survivability when these springtime storms come marching through. In summary, Northeast Georgia should be prepared for potential severe thunderstorms and strong winds, as well as the possibility of isolated tornadoes this evening and into the early morning hours. Again, we're looking at the live radar here. It's important to remain weather aware tonight. While our risk of tornadoes is just marginal, it does not mean you should let your guard down. And if a tornado does form, you will not be able to see it at night because it's dark and it's likely going to be rain wrapped. So make sure that you have a way to receive your warnings overnight. Don't be outside trying to film any tornadoes should you get a warning. And make sure that your family has a plan and that everyone knows where to go should a warning be issued. Damaging winds are going to be the primary threat tonight, and that includes the risk of trees coming down on homes and cars. We'll be here in the Weather Center all night, keeping an eye on the line of storms, and we'll pass along any warnings as they come in real time. The Northeast Georgia Weather Center and Northeast Georgia Storm Chasing are proud to be official National Weather Service Weather Ready Nation ambassadors. Through collaboration with NOAA and the National Weather Service, we're able to find innovative new ways to disseminate important information, warnings, and better educate the public on severe weather safety and preparedness. Here at the Northeast Georgia Weather Center, we have many community outreach programs, including our COSWEP program, which stands for Community Outreach Severe Weather Education and Training. Excuse me there. We'll begin to conduct online COSWEP training classes for members of the public beginning in April, so be sure to follow for times. Everyone who attends our severe weather safety and preparedness classes will receive a personalized training certificate from the Northeast Georgia Weather Center and Northeast Georgia Storm Chasing. We will also be presenting our COSWEP programs again this spring and summer at public libraries across the region, and we'll post those events as they are scheduled. That's going to do it for us here at the Weather Center. We will continue to monitor the storms throughout the evening and early morning hours. I'd like to thank all of you for your support and trust. If you have not already, please head over to our page and hit the like and follow buttons. We're all about saving lives here at the Northeast Georgia Weather Center. Our team is made up 100% of volunteers. So stay tuned for ways that you can help support our team and our community outreach efforts, including our Homeless Weather Projects, which issues NOAA weather radios to members of the community that are living in homelessness so that they can get crucial alerts as well. Everyone stay safe this evening. Have a wonderful night, and we will bring you any alerts as they come in.